Well, Kamala Harris took a brief break from her extensive duties as border czar, which seemed to consist of putting Haitians on airplanes for Florida, to sit down for an interview on the NBC program Today. Now, Kamala Harris is incredibly impressive. Obviously, she's a genius by virtue of her first status, whatever that is. And yet, the interview didn't go well, even with a completely sympathetic host who's most of the time a foot soldier for the Democratic Party. At one point, Harris was asked why the White House's COVID strategy wasn't saving more people from dying. Here was her response.
At what point does the administration say, you know what, this strategy isn't working, we're going to change strategies? 6 former administration officials last week wrote that open letter urging the administration to change course, to change strategy. Is it time?
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree that there are things and tools that are available to us to slow this thing down.
This is really like a Zen koan. I'm going to repeat it. It is time for us to do what we've been doing, and that time is every day. It's really kind of the sound of one hand clapping. The interviewer then asked Harris about the prospect that maybe she's so lame and incompetent that she might be replaced by Liz Cheney, who's of course also lame and incompetent, on the Democratic Party's ticket in 2024. Here's what she said.
Are we going to see the same Democratic ticket in 2024?
I'm sorry, we are thinking about today. I mean, honestly, that I know why you're asking the question, because this is part of the punditry and the gossip around places like Washington, D.C. Let me just tell you something. We're focused on the things in front of us. We're focused on what we need to do to address issues like affordable child care, what we need to do to ensure.
So there have been no conversations about 2024?
The American people sent us here to do a job. And right now, there's a lot of work to be done, and that's my focus.
It sounds
sincerely.
Like you're at least familiar with some of the punditry. I don't know if you've heard that there's been some talk about a Biden-Cheney ticket perhaps in 2024. Did you read that article?
I did not. No, I did not, and I really could care less about the high-class gossip on these issues.
She can care less, she says angrily. Before we get to our guest, a good friend of ours, just going to have to repeat this again because it really deserves to become some kind of national aphorism. Here it is. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.